Hello, everybody. Amber from Amber Approved, your leading health food expert. You can check me out on amberapproved.ca. I'm so excited to share with you today. I want to talk about weight loss and how it's connected to your schedule, and how the more we slow down our schedule, the more it can help with weight loss. And the more our schedule gets too busy and overwhelmed, and we get overwhelmed and stressed out, the more this can contribute to weight plateaus and weight gain. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this in episode 70 of the No Sugarcoating Podcast, so you can read the information below and subscribe and find that on amberapproved.ca and as well on iTunes, so you'll be able to check that out as well. But I want to talk about it here because I think it's very important that people really understand, and that you really understand the way that you plan your life, and if you're saying yes to everything, that can really impact your health and well-being and weight if you're on a weight loss journey. So first thing is, if we say yes to everybody, we're saying yes to our friends, yes to our family, yes to working late, yes to working more hours. We have our schedule so packed full that we're not taking pretty much any time for ourselves. We're not sleeping enough. We're not eating enough. We're maybe surviving on coffee or energy drinks all day. We're stressed out through the day. We're overwhelmed, and maybe at the end of the day you get home and you're so overwhelmed that you're going to food, you're binging, you're emotionally eating because you just can't handle the stress, and you look at your calendar for the rest of the week and it makes you want to cry. If this sounds like you, then this is a major sign that your schedule is not working with you, and in fact it's working against you. So if you're a yes ma'am, people pleaser kind of person, we need to shift this. And I do this kind of work with my clients all the time, as I do one-on-one consulting, to help people learn how to say no, set boundaries, and get healthy and lose the weight. You can do it too. So if you're a yes ma'am, people pleaser kind of person, it's okay. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong. But what we want to do here is we want to look at, okay, why am I saying yes? Is it to please people? And if so, do I really need to please people, or is there something of a sort of insecurity within myself that I need to work on? And in fact, starting to practice saying no is going to help build my own confidence and set some healthy boundaries with my schedule. So we need to learn how to say no, especially to things that we really don't want to do, but we're doing them to please someone else. It's not worth it. Your happiness, your health are not worth sacrificing for somebody else. And I'm pretty sure if you say no, they're not going to be heartbroken. And if they are, then you want to have a powerful conversation with your friend, and see if there's any boundaries you need to set there. The next on the list is to have blocks in your schedule with self-care time, break time, relaxing appointment time, lunch time, water breaks, whatever you need to make sure you're getting your self-care and your needs through the day. Take your lunch break. If you're the workaholic and you never take your lunch break, or you're eating while you're working, I really, really, really advise you to stop that and to just eat your lunch and focus on eating. We're far more likely to feel satisfied if we do this versus if we eat and work. And then we don't really feel like we've taken a break if we're eating while we're working. And the next piece of this is, if you're on your lunch break and you are eating, but then someone comes in and asks for your help, don't say yes right then and leave your lunch. Say, you know what? I'm going to finish my break. I'll come help you when I'm finished my break. Setting a boundary, saying no instead of saying yes. I know this can be scary and you can feel guilty or you can feel selfish, but let me tell you, it's so important that you get selfish with yourself, because your health and well-being are within your control. And the more we take action and set boundaries and do different things to take care of ourselves, the better we're going to feel, the happier we're going to be, the more confident we're going to be. And the more we set those boundaries, the more we're protecting ourselves and our health and well-being and what is most important to us. You want to be around for a long time. I want everyone to be around for a long time. But if you're stressed to the nines and you're overwhelmed and you're unhealthy, this increases your risks for a lot of different things. And of course, you're not happy, you're not confident, and life is not probably going along as smoothly as it could if you could shift and make some changes with some things. So saying no, setting boundaries, and have a maximum upon what you're going to book into your schedule. So if you say, okay, I'm going to book like 3 meetings, or I'm, going to make sure I don't work late this week, I'm taking my evenings, I'm taking my weekends, block the time off if you need to so you don't book work within it. And the key here is you block it off and you keep your word to yourself. and you keep your integrity. Because if you block off the time with the best of intentions and then you break your word to yourself and you book it full with work things and stressful things and saying yes, you're going to be angry and disappointed in yourself. You're going to resent yourself. And then you're far more likely again to just be like, well, that didn't work, and keep going down the path of suffering and being stressed out, which again does not serve you at all. We live in a society where everyone's like, oh, how are things going? And everyone's response is, great, I'm so busy. And it's like, being busy, yes, while there's lots of fantastic things we can do to be busy and they're useful, and obviously being an entrepreneur, yes, I'm busy, but I also want and need my downtime. I don't work evenings, I don't work weekends because I've set those boundaries, and it's important for my health and well-being and my mentality to have the breaks, and there's no reason why you, no matter what you do, shouldn't have that either. And if you're not, I really invite you to look at why you are overextending yourself, what are the costs of you overextending yourself, and how much longer do you think your body's going to be able to put up with this overwhelming, overbooked schedule? So just start taking a look at what you can cancel, what you can say no to, what you can rebook for down the road, and have like a threshold of what is your balance, what is a safe amount of things to commit to, and then where do you need to start saying no and booking into the next week or the next month. Look at that. We can always make changes. There's so much within our control. It's just that we have to take action and we have to keep our word and our integrity to doing it. I see people who make these changes, including myself and a lot of my clients, and they say no, they set the boundaries, they commit to their health, they commit to relaxing. Emotional eating, food addiction stop, coping and using food for any reason stops, inflammation goes down, digestion gets better, food sensitivity starts to go away, hormones balance, adrenal fatigue goes away, and then the next thing you know, the body feels safe enough to lose weight. And this is important. The body will not let go of weight if he or she is super stressed out or feeling threatened. And if even just looking at your schedule makes you feel stressed, just imagine what actually going through that week could look like for you. And does it surprise you that maybe the scale isn't moving, or maybe instead the scale is actually going up? Food for thought. I hope this helps. Again, you can hear more on episode 70 of the No Sugarcoating Podcast coming out Sunday. You can check out amberapproved.ca for more videos, more podcasts, recipes. And if you can totally relate to this, I encourage you to also go to my website so that you can book your 30-minute complimentary consultation with me so we can talk about what is in the way of you reaching optimal health, losing weight, getting freedom from your food addiction or your emotional eating, and learning how to say no and feel confident in your body now. Reach out, you're worth it, and you deserve to have optimal health now. Don't delay. Anyways, I'm Amber from Amber Approved. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next week for my next video. They come out on Fridays, so make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Leave me a comment if you like what you're hearing, and thank you so much for watching.